Hello and welcome to this very different episode of On the More Buses. We're not looking at a route today, we're just having a bit of a retrospective and looking back at the 2 seasons we've done so far, as today marks, the date of uploading marks the 1 year since I first uploaded the trailer for the first season. Now, it wasn't originally supposed to be what it is today, it was just the off chance I did a little TikTok that'll probably appear on screen in a minute of buses just passing around on the summer network last year. Just happened to put It's a Great Life on the buses as the background, but after that I got an idea to do a 5-minute compilation, but full song 4 minute, and it just sort of went from there. And me, CJ and Rush I had the idea, I asked them if they'd be alright with it, and it just sort of went from there, and here we are 1 year later, and we're still going. We're about to enter season 3, that'll be coming out in about 2 weeks time, but before that we've got a British Rail Adventure to come out, and then obviously the first episode will be the Long 70s. We've also got the M2 episode which is coming up in the pipeline soon, and between the first and second episode, much like what I did in between the first and second episode of season 2, the complete edition of season 2 will be uploaded to the channel. I'm not sure if it will follow the same format as before with the ads before, but I quite like that, so I might keep that in. Just got to think of some ads to put in. But yeah, obviously I'm extremely grateful for the support you guys have shown me. Obviously watching the videos, liking, commenting, and even if I bump into some of you guys out and about, you've always been really friendly. And even though I may not seem like it with not reacting to the comments on the channel, I do want to try and obviously keep in touch with you guys, so that's sort of why I'm making this video as well, as a thank you for tuning in and supporting the series. It really means a lot to me, and when I first started I never thought On the More Buses would go this far. I just thought it'd be a couple of little videos, do it with some friends, and just a bit of fun, but it's growing, it's doing really well, and I have you guys to thank for that. And I don't know what else to say. Some of the footage you're seeing now is just bits I've filmed here and there. The first clip after the little intro thing is actually from the upcoming episode of season 1. We did get 1409 for the first day. I know I really wanted to do the X-Yellows, 1812 and 1813, but as we weren't able to get them, hopefully one of the days they'll both be out. There will be an On the Yellow buses coming, just because it doesn't feel right to leave them out. They are, in my opinion, the flagship of that route, and it's be good to see them out on the route. But obviously season 3, it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag. So I've got personal stuff, but yeah, hopefully we'll be focusing more on the pool side of it. I do want to try and get out on the 60 this summer, because I think that'd be a really good video to make, and it will tie into the 40s and 50s, also tie into the 70s where it links up Rockley Park. The 60 I think is a good link between 3 of the Maton Breezer routes, and speaking of the Breezers, I'm hoping to get the 30 done this year. Obviously it's a bit of an ask because it's a bit far, but hopefully we will get it done. Coming up, I'm not sure if it'll be in season 3 or it'll be in season 4. Obviously we'll have another trip to Blackpool. One of the routes I'm planning on doing is the 5C, which is Blackpool Town Centre to Knotts End. It's one of the routes I've always wanted to do, even just ride on it as a passenger. Hopefully it'll be there and you'll get to experience that as well. And I'll be trying to do more videos with some of the other local companies, for example First Wessex. There should be something coming out this year, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be it's going to be the first 2-part special. I'm not going to give much away, but all I can say is first. What I'm going to do now, obviously I'm going to let whatever clip plays here, and then we're going to go and have a look at some of the comments and questions you guys have left me over the year. I'm going to quickly take a look at some of the questions you guys have asked me, starting with the latest episode and working our way backwards. So I was asked, when's the first video of June coming out? Like I said earlier on, it'll be coming out in about 2 weeks, and that will be the first episode of season 3, being the long 70s from we're going to be starting from Rockley and going down to Holborn Park. Also, I know the last episode of season 2, we did say goodbye to Blakey on the main part of the series. He's gone on to pastures new, but we will still see him occasionally, obviously with holidays, or he might still join us as passenger for certain routes if he's available. Let's have a look. I do get a lot of requests to do the Blue Star 6. Obviously this is going to be when I'm available to do it. That episode will come, but it's not something I'm going to do straight away, because obviously I have to wait until I'm available to do it, get my timing sorted and do that. That will probably come out at some point. The Activate is something I'd like to do as well. We're obviously it's run by 2 companies. It's done by Salisbury Reds, which is which is under the parent group of Moorbus, which is GSC, and it's run by Stagecoach as well. So that will be done in one day. So it'd be one way by the Salisbury Reds route and another way by the Stagecoach group. It will either get put in one episode or split into 2, but I'm not too sure on that. Also, Unilink in Southampton is another sort of thing I'm looking at doing. Again, it just depends when I'm able to do it. And another thing I do want to touch on, obviously, is holidays. It's a bit trickier to do because obviously I have to go to other places to ride the buses, and again, timing can be a bit tight with how much time I have in the day, or if I can get some time to go out and film. So the next few episodes, or in the next season, will probably primarily focus on Moorbus, with a sprinkling of Salisbury Reds, Blue Star and Damroy, with the occasional holidays. Like I said, I have the one planned with that I want to do with that on First Wessex. And the Bournemouth Bus Rally special will also be coming out this year. Obviously we've got that in July it is this year, and that's going to be a fantastic day out with loads of old vehicles. Obviously it's sponsored by Moorbus, but there's also going to be obviously Heritage Yellows and all the other good buses that come down for that. Well, I think that's about it for the questions I've got. Someone also asked me, what editor do I use? It is CapCut. It's a free software, but I upgrade to the Pro just so I can get a few extra transitions and editing bits that they've changed from the free one to go on to Pro, but I don't mind. And so another route that's been requested is the Route 1 and 898. They will be coming out as well. Obviously they're quite easy to do, so they will probably go in one episode together. But I think that's about all the questions we've got, and I think we'll end the video around here. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you for you guys for tuning in, supporting the channel, supporting the series, and hopefully I can continue to bring it out to you guys. Obviously, if they get delayed, I will try and bring them out as frequently as I have been. Obviously, Thursday uploads mainly on the channel, so it'll either be on the Moorbuses, a British Rail Adventure, or hopefully a Purbeck Junction. If bonus videos go out, obviously like this one, it'll be random days, or I will try and stick to Mondays for bonus videos. So these could be stuff like bite size or spotting videos. If we see some rare allocations, I can put them in a little compilation, or I can bring back musical compilations as well. But I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you continue to enjoy the series, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for the first episode of Season 3. I've been Aaron as Jack, and until next time, enjoy your life on the Moorbuses.